Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Bell Astrology Podcast. I am your host and astrologer, Ashley, and in today's episode, we are talking about the upcoming new moon in Gemini happening on May 26th. Let me just set the stage for you real quick for this new moon. Think fresh ideas, unexpected downloads, new beginnings in how we think, how we speak, and how we connect with others. This flavor of this new moon says, wake up, shake up, and speak up. Now, let's break this down so you know what to expect in next week's new moon. So first, let's start with the energy of Gemini. So Gemini is the sign of curiosity. It's the sign of language and communication and duality. This is the sign with the desire to understand the world through naming it. It's to experience life through an intellectual lens. Gemini asks, what do I know? What do I believe? And am I open to learning something new? The answer is yes. This is the sign of the messenger. The symbol alone for Gemini tells us everything that we need to know about this sign. Gemini is the bridge between heaven and earth. Gemini is a channel. They're able to download ideas from somewhere else and speak them into this world. And so they think fast. They speak fast. Their curiosity is boundless. And yes, sometimes they may bounce around from idea to idea, literally scattering their energy. But within that movement is a powerful truth about this sign, is that Gemini is here to gather information. Gemini is here to play with ideas, to try on all the things, to study them, and then to teach us something. They are here to inspire us with their knowledge. Now, remember, at a new moon, this represents a clean slate. This is a fresh start. And there is so much support astrologically right now, signaling that this is a time for collectively, for everyone on the planet right now, for a new chapter, for change, for growth, that we are emerging into a new era. And this moon starts a new 6-month cycle that will culminate in December under the full moon in Gemini. So what is revealed now? The intentions that you set, the seeds that you plant under this new moon will grow in this Gemini-infused lunar chapter of your life. We are taking the Gemini course right now. It's a 6-month course where the lessons are taught through the lens of the messenger, and the teacher's aides assist in forming the syllabus for us to all master over the next 6 months. And so under a new moon sky, the sun and the moon stand next to each other. It's a dark sky. And on Monday, they meet up, the gates of Gemini. They are at 6 degrees of Gemini. But they are not alone under this sky. Okay? And so I want to break this down. I want to introduce you to the other players that are creating this truly mind meets magic cosmic forecast for all of us for this new chapter, for all of us to tap into and to pay attention and notice. And so with both signs, or both the sun and the moon conjunct, meaning they are standing right next to each other in Gemini, Mercury is also conjunct the sun and the moon. Now, Mercury is Gemini's ruler. And so Mercury is in its happy place, in its home. It is amplified. So we are getting this supercharged energy, this supercharged reset in our minds. So bring on this new moon in the sign of Gemini. It's Mercury ruled, so it's fast talking, it's truth tossing energy, right? This mind meets magic conditions. We are getting a reboot in our thoughts, in our language, the way that we communicate with each other. Our curiosity and our interests are peaked. There are new ideas that can literally sprout, that can take root under this new moon. New messages are emerging. And the way that these messages they may come in flashes and downloads. They may come in sideways. They may come as whispers, like in a dream, or like wild ideas that just won't go away. This is a fresh perspective, a fresh reset in how we perceive our reality. We get crystal clear mental clarity with a moon like this under these types of conditions. Think flashes of truth coming in hot. So you're going to want to keep your eyes, your ears, your senses all open and expect perfectly timed messages and divine clarity under this new moon sky. And so if something clicks in your mind around this new moon, I want you to trust it. Write it down. Don't forget about this. Speak it out loud and let it lead you somewhere. So this is also where it gets a little bit spicy, because not only are the sun, moon, and Mercury in Gemini, they are also conjunct Uranus. Uranus is the planet of rebellion, of revolution, of sudden awakenings. Now, Uranus is still in Taurus. Uranus is wrapping up its stay, its travel through Taurus, which it will enter Gemini later in July. But right now, its proximity is close enough to all of this Gemini activity to be also infused with the energy of this new moon. So think a shock of brilliance, a jolt of disruption to this new moon in the best way. It's not just about thinking about things differently. It is literally waking up to a new reality. This adds an electric edge to this new moon. Think unexpected news, breakthrough ideas, conversations that can literally change everything. Lightning fast, downloads, flashes of insight. And that's because Uranus is actually the higher octave of Mercury. This is another planet of our minds, but it is our higher mind. And so unlike Mercury, so Mercury organizes and communicates within our day-to-day reality in our world, Uranus operates outside of time. Your higher mind is not here to people please or to follow inherited scripts. It doesn't care about your day-to-day. It doesn't care about that your parents wanted you to go straight to college and get that steady job and find yourself marrying someone with a respectable family. It doesn't care about impressing your boss with that perfect PowerPoint or keeping up appearances with your neighbors, even though you can't stand them, just so they don't report you and your trees to the HOA. Uranus doesn't play safe. It plays true. It's the part of you that couldn't fake it if it tried. And it is here to wake you up, to crack you open, and to connect you to the part of you that is so radically you. All Uranus cares about is authenticity. And so this new moon might ask you to speak a truth that you have been avoiding or let go of a belief that has kept you stuck. To ask you to remove the different masks that you wear, that you have been wearing for all the different situations you find yourself in your day-to-day, and really come to terms with the reality of the stories that you are telling yourself. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you. You're the one that's been holding you back. How radical of an idea when you look at yourself that you may be the one keeping you small. Where maybe you've let fear or the idea that you're not worthy, or those stories where, oh my gosh, I'm not ready, I'm not smart enough, I'm not qualified enough, those loops that play in our mind, those stories that we tell ourselves, those come from our mind. Those aren't real. And this is actually the low level octave of Mercury, that mental chatter. And so Mercury is our mindset, and our mindset is designed to keep us safe, when in reality, we crave freedom and expansion and liberation. And that is Uranus. So you may feel restlessness, maybe inspired. It may feel a little bit chaotically both, and that's okay, because Uranus is meant to liberate you. It's not meant to coddle you. And so with this much frenetic and mental, electric, nervous system stimulating energy, even though this is a new moon and new moons are more reflective, they're more quiet because there is no light in the sky. It's dark. And when it's dark, we go inside. This new moon is going to inspire you to want to do something with what you receive, to act, to write it, to speak it out, to communicate, to release it out of your vessel, to bring yourself some freedom from whatever comes up for you. And so there's a beautiful support system around whatever comes up for you, and what revelations that you receive, downloads you receive with this new moon, new ideas, is that we've got these supportive sextiles coming from Saturn and Neptune, who both just entered Aries. And we also have this gorgeous trine from Pluto, who is over in Aquarius. And all of this is giving all of this support to this new moon energy. And so Saturn in Aries says, okay, I love that you have new ideas. Really cool idea. Now, how do we make it real? And then Neptune is over there whispering, quietly getting excited. Yes, let's be inspired. Let's take your vision and guide it into action. And then these support sextiles, they are saying that these ideas that you have, whatever comes up for you, is not just noise, that these are actually the building blocks for your future self. And that beautiful trine from Pluto that is trining this new moon in Gemini says, there is so much deep transformation that you can access through your voice, through your truth, and through your message. Your words have power. Your ideas carry so much more impact than you realize. And this is a real chance to channel your intellect into something revolutionary, whether that is personally for you or for the collective itself. This is a really rare moment in the cosmos that says you can build something very meaningful under this new moon out of what you say, something absolutely magical out of what you say and what you know. And so summarizing all of those things simply is that this new moon at 6 degrees of Gemini is fresh ideas. It's reprogramming outdated beliefs. It's a cosmic ping of possibility. And being conjunct Mercury, speak it, write it, start that conversation. Conjunct Uranus, expect the unexpected. Welcome it. Stay open to sudden insight. And that sexy sextile from Neptune and Aries, or Neptune and Saturn in Aries, this is dreamy and disciplined and magic with structure. It's imagination with momentum. And that trine from Pluto, this new moon has depth. Do not underestimate what you are saying, what you're thinking, what you're sharing, what you are discovering. It might just change everything. This is quite the new moon. After all of that, just allow yourself to really take a deep breath and drop into stillness and really listen. What new story is trying to be born through you right now? What conversation are you ready to have? And what belief are you finally ready to let go of? Now, this new moon is like a portal. It's an invitation to begin again. And the area of life where you have 6 degrees of Gemini, it's where it's time to wake up, to shake up, and to speak up. So look where you have 6 degrees of Gemini in your birth chart, because that's going to be a really good clue about what this whole course in Gemini is going to be about specifically for you. And as always, if you want help exploring your birth chart to see where and how this new moon is landing for you, you know I'm here for you. Just head over to my website, ashleybelastrology.com, book that reading with me. Reach out to me on Instagram. I'm at ashleybelastrology. There is so much happening right now astrologically. I know you feel it. Major shifts are taking place, and they are impacting all of us in a really big way. I know you're feeling it. So come find me. Let me help you. And let's help you prepare and make sense of what's happening for you and how astrologically we can guide you. Let the new begin. Happy new moon. From my heart to yours. Bye for now.